Blessings, friend. This is Brenda Carey of Sacred Path Healing, and the topic of this video is something I am personally really passionate about. It's kind of a button pusher subject for me, to be really honest, because I feel like fatigue is socially acceptable. And friend, I'm here to say with love and compassion that being chronically tired day after day after day, month, sometimes even years, is not normal. It is not normal, and sometimes it can be an indicator of an underlying condition, either physical or mental or emotional. And I'm not saying that to scare you, but just to bring awareness that chronic fatigue or tiredness on a longer, consistent basis might indicate something else is going on. Now, don't get me wrong, if you have an occasional bad night of sleep, or if there's a short-term situation going on, you've got to kind of push through to get a project done, our body and mind is usually resilient enough to get through a short period of time of less sleep, whether that's actual physical sleep or mental or emotional rest. So in this video, I want to address, I think, are two of the main stigmas around fatigue. The first one is an awareness, which, as you know me, I'm always looking to being intentional on healthy ways of living. And the second one is a practice that I feel like helps with any kind of fatigue, however you are experiencing it. So the first thing, as I mentioned before, I feel like tiredness, especially on a consistent basis, is just socially acceptable. So if you find yourself or surrounded by other people that say, oh my gosh, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired all the time. I have to have that candy bar in the afternoon to get me through the day, or that caffeine hit. And so I need to go to the coffee shop in order to make it through. If you find yourself saying these things, whether out loud or to yourself, or even just expecting it, like oftentimes people just make it a habit to have their 3 p.m. coffee or sugar boost, whatever that is, because they're expecting to be tired. And that is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So my suggestion is just to become aware of how do you perceive your energy levels. Does it come from a place of lack or scarcity? Or do you feel like it's pretty consistent? Just notice that. What is the mind telling you your story about how much energy you have? And then if you do find yourself saying, yeah, actually, I tell myself all the time, I'm so tired, I don't know how I'm going to get all this stuff done or get through this day. My suggestion is you don't need to make this big leap. You don't need to go from a mindset of so tired to I have all the energy in the world, I'm great. That's probably going to be too big of a transition for the mind to really absorb and take in. So take it in small increments. Maybe it's, I have enough energy to get this short project or chore done. Or I have enough energy to take my dog for a walk or play with my kids. And then if I need to, I'll take a short rest. So think of it in small increments where you will have enough energy, and then build upon that. So maybe it's a couple hours to a half day to a full day to several days in a row to hopefully all the time. So that's my first suggestion. Notice your internal stories around your energy levels. Now the second thing is something a little more practical. So in the yogic tradition, energy is called prana. And the way that traditional yogis increase their prana or energy is through breath work. And most of us, I'm calling myself out on this as well, do not breathe properly or deeply enough to really raise our energy. Oftentimes we're slumped forward, our lungs and abdominal muscles are all scrunched up, and we're just not allowing enough expansion and space in our body, or not getting enough oxygen to our brains to be able to function. And that causes fatigue, mental and emotional fatigue, and then eventually physical fatigue. So quick breath practice, and I like to use an intention with it. So I'm going to have you inhale so big, like feel your whole low belly fill up, keep the shoulders relaxed. And then I want you to think of, what do you want to pull in with this breath? Like, what do you want to feel? How do you want to feel throughout the day? Is it vibrant, abundant, energized? And as you inhale, you're going to like either say it out loud or say it to yourself. And as you inhale, you're just pulling that energy in. And then on a big exhale, either out the nose or the mouth, what are you going to release? Maybe you're going to release the tiredness. Maybe you're going to release the frustration you feel from being tired. So whatever it is, I want you to do this at least 5 times throughout your day, especially when you get a slump in energy. It's inhaling, breathing in super deep, and pulling in what you do, how you do want to feel. And then a big exhale of what you want to let go of and release. So inhale, for me, it's going to be, I'm pulling in vibrancy and energy, and I'm letting go of fatigue and frustration. So that is a really simple practice, a breath practice with an intention that you can do throughout your day to just give you that little boost. If you would like more guidance on this, I do have a new guided meditation on Insight Timer called Breathe in Peace and Calm. Also great for people who struggle with anxiety. Check out the video I did before this on Heal Naturally with Anxiety. But that meditation, I will put the link in the comments if you are interested. Also, if you want some more practices to help with chronic fatigue or tiredness, I have a free video series called Journey to Abundant Energy. That is on my website, sacredpathyogaandreiki.com/journey. And again, I will put that link in the comments. Have an amazing and energizing rest of your day. Namaste.